Hi, Dirty Knobs. How you doing? I didn't see the chat on this thing. I'm looking on my StreamYard and I didn't see my chat. Huh? How messed up. Okay, if I minimize the whole thing, then I could see it, I guess. But then the picture's only like this big on there, so. Yeah, Pam, it was exciting. My team won. Actually, we kicked their butts real good. We dominated them on both sides, defense and offense. But they were a tough team, so they stuck it in. They stuck in there, and at the very end, they kicked the field goal with like 1 minute and 17 seconds left. And so they thought it was over. All the Texas fans were celebrating and stuff. But then we get the ball and we drive all the way down the field. We scored a touchdown with like 15 seconds left. So go Sooners. See my shirt? Horns down. Let me read. How you doing, Dirty Knobs? Hi, Pam. Is it snowing up there yet? Not yet. There? No, but it's in the 40s, and it's been raining for days on end. Wow. Yes, Pam. It was a nail biter. If you I'm not trying to plug my new video or anything, but I made a couple of videos. One of them was just driving up there to see what it was all like and stuff. The next one was like just my view of going through the whole day of game day from the hotel and walking through the crowds and going to the seat and all that. But I have like the last clips of the last plays and stuff. And when OU scored from my seat for that last winning score, I couldn't even see the play. I had to look up on the board and see the replay of it because we were up at the top, but it happened right in the corner where we were. So when they caught that ball, I couldn't see it, but I could just tell by everybody screaming like in the video, then they did catch it. Hi, Joanne. How are you? I just thought I'd get on here and do thank you. I just thought I'd get on here and do a short video, see what you guys are doing. Does this thing sound any good? Hello? I got this little thing hooked up to this. I don't know if I need it or not, but test 1, 2, 3. I guess it works either way. Oh, good. Nice and clear, loud and clear. Good. I don't think you can mess up these stupid little, whatever they call them, Chromebooks or anything anyway. They're made to work forever, I guess. It was pretty good. I said, let me get an extra. I've got a laptop and stuff, and then, use my phone and stuff to get online if I'm going somewhere. But I thought it'd be nice to have like a little bitty extra, like a Chromebook or something to get online. And when I ordered through Walmart when they had their sales and stuff. It was like only $80 for this thing. When I got the box, it had like 2 of them in there. I said, all right. Because they only charged me for 1. But so now I have all the spares I need, huh? Oh, yeah, a hat store. I have to stop by. I got to stop and see what's in there. This is my new hat right here. This is a custom hat. It's It started off being a, what do you call it? A pork pie hat. But I didn't want a pork pie hat. The rim is like only like 1 or 2 inches or so. And I wanted one that's a little bit wider. You know, everybody that watched Breaking Bad and seen Walter wearing that one black hat that he had, that is a pork pie hat. And he made those real popular. But this is what it looks like if you have a rim on it. See? Then it's got this. It's got a feather on the side. And the pork pie hats, they all have that little twisted up rim. See the rim on it? But I thought it was pretty cool. My smartphone is being stupid today, said Joanne. But it couldn't be the operator. It's got to be the phone is stupid, right, Joanne? I know what you mean. What's next guitar on your list to buy? You know what, Dirty Knobs? Thank you, Joanne. I want something old. I want something old and something vintage, something like in 1950s to really get, you know, but I don't want something that's new and they beat it all up on the body and they call it the vintage look or whatever, or road worn or used. I want a real one like that. That's what I want. But, you know, I know it's going to cost a bunch of money, but it'd be worth it, though. Yo, Dolly Bear Fireside says, yo, Hitman Glass, good to see you. Joanne, you just need to change your name on that, on your little avatar thing, on your picture and where your name is. All you have to do is click that, and it says change your name, and you can just, instead of have Joanne, you can just change it to Hitman. Then you'll be known as Hitman Glass. That's right, Dirty Knobs. That's the good thing about getting most decent quality musical instruments. They don't depreciate, you know, they last forever and ever. And they go up in price, you know. Anytime you try to get one, they cost more. Thank you, Dolly. I don't look great. I'm just trying to hide my head. And yes, I have hair, see? Pamela says, oh yeah, I would, Joanne, change her name. Yeah, that'd be cool. Since everybody calls her that anyway, Joanne Hitman Glass. Well, maybe you just put Joanne and Hitman in the middle of your name, Joanne, instead of just, you know, as Hitman Glass. It has a good ring to it, and then you know nobody's ever going to mess with you. What are you guys all doing tonight? I finally got my voice back from the game, from screaming. And then I don't know if you could tell, but it was like 70 degrees in that game, but it was total sunshine. So sitting there for 3 hours or whatever it was, my face got all sunburnt and stuff. And I was like, man, this is only supposed to happen when it's 100 degrees out. It was nice. Just kind of got real bright and stuff. But I guess I have to get some of that suntan lotion next time and rub it all over your face. And I saw somebody like 5 or 6 rows below me putting it all over his arms and stuff. And I was laughing at the guy going, oh, look at that guy. He's putting on suntan lotion. And then I'm the one that ended up getting burnt up. Well, thank you, Joanne. You like my hat better than the ball cap. All right. Pamela is making a crock pot of spaghetti casserole. How do you make a crock pot? You mean okay, so spaghetti crock casserole. Let me think about all this. It's in a crock pot and you're calling it spaghetti casserole. So was it all already made and then you're putting it in the crock pot, or are you cooking everything together in the crock pot? Tell us, we want to know. scratch. You made it out of scratch? Yeah, but I'm saying, did you make it everything all at once together? The noodles and everything, or just, you know? Yeah, soup season is here. I like a good hearty soup, you know, that's not totally thin or totally thick, you know, just right, you know. I think, who was it? I think it was Dolly. Yeah, it was Dolly that made that soup the other day. I forgot what she called it, but she had beef and all kind of vegetables and potatoes in there. Dolly says, "Do you know what I've been loving lately? I'm loving rye bread with butter." Oh yeah, rye bread's good. I like good rye bread. And I don't know if you like corned beef and all that kind of stuff, Dolly, but rye bread goes real good. Like if you make a grilled cheese with it and put with butter and then make it nice and toasty and put like corned beef and even sauerkraut, you know. All that stuff, like a Reuben. Make like a Reuben. Joanne says Thomas will be here soon. Oh, Thomas is. I know where Thomas is. He's on the Fox TV watching the baseball games. Oh yeah, creamy potato leek soup. That's my favorite. Yeah, that's good too. Except for a lot of people don't know how to handle leeks. You know, leeks. You don't know what they are. They look like giant green onions, you know. But if you take the leek and break it down a little bit, then chop up some of the green stuff, but not all the way, and get most of the white stuff and chop it all up and cook the heck out of it. It's pretty good. Possum ribs, yum, yum. Oh yeah, now Dirty Knob is talking that Beverly hillbilly shit there. Possum Granny, what are you making? Possum ribs, yum, yeah. I missed that show, the Beverly Hillbillies. Granny cooking her possum stew and whatever the heck she was making. Max Bear. Yeah, that's what you called it. Stoop. Part soup and part stew. I liked everything. I like the look of the final product you made there, Dolly. I don't know about the. Let me see. Didn't you say you put some kind of what was the leafy stuff you put in it? I don't know. I might have put a little bit of cabbage in it, but I don't know if you like cabbage or not. But that goes good in soup also. Yep, Ellie Mae, the one that wore the short pants. I keep eating sauerkraut like every day. Well, you need to be friends with Pamela G then, because she's the sauerkraut pro. I think she makes her own and stuff too. Yeah, that's right. Flatten Scruggs and Roy Clark on that show. And Joanne, you're making me hungry too. Kraut is good for you. It is. It's pretty good for you. Then if you get Die Hard, then you can make that Korean version of it. What do they call it? That stinky stuff. It's kimchi. They take cabbage and they season it all up and stuff, and I don't know what they do to it, but they add all this stuff to it and they put it in a jar and they bury it for a while and they just keep it like buried away and stuff, and they let it ferment or do whatever it does, and then they make it. I just like some Texas tea. What is that? What is Texas tea? I'm repeating myself? How? Do I have an echo? I can check, but I don't think I have anything else on. Dirty Knob says they bury it for 600 years. That's right. Kimchi is good in sandwiches. Yep. Some of it's good. I've had some good tasting one. And then I've had some that didn't taste very good. Then I've had some that you take one bite and you're like, burn your whole mouth off, you know. Oh, yeah. Black Gold, Texas tea. Doesn't take me long to catch on, Pamela. That's right, you know. You know, that's what, you know, everybody says, well, Oklahoma, like you're in Oklahoma or Texas, up there's not much gold. You don't have no valuable ore and stuff in the ground and stuff. You don't have any gold or nothing. Why would anybody want to go there? Because if you go here and you dig deep enough, you get some oil, black gold. And, you know, that could add up to some money too, if you have the mineral rights. Yeah, here, if you buy some land and stuff, you need to make sure that you're going to have the mineral rights if you know, because you could be sitting on top of an oil field. And then if you were, somebody could come and get it and you wouldn't, or if you discovered you got oil, then you wouldn't have any rights to it if you didn't have the mineral rights. Joanne says, I'm a hillbilly, Pam. I don't know if you guys could hear that in the background, but that's some local people talking on the radio. If it's too loud, I'll get up and turn it off. But if it doesn't bother you, then okay, I'll just leave it. But I kind of hear it through this ear. So I'm like, what are they saying? You know, to me, instead of ham radio, they sound like CBers or something. I'm a hillbilly, Pam. I'm an angel. Oh, you're ham. Angel. That's talking about hillbillies and angels and all that. That was John Prine made a good song. I don't know if any of you listened to John Prine, but he made a song called Angel from Montgomery. And Montgomery's somewhere down south, isn't it? But that's a good song. I think there's a version of it that some girl did that was pretty popular, but John Prine was the guy that wrote it. I love SOS. Joanne, are you talking about the stuff they call shit on the shingle? That's pretty good. There's so many different ways to make that if that's what you're talking about. They have like, yep, there you go. You guys know who it is. But the stuff on the shingle, the military way they made it was they had the corned beef with the creamy gravy like sauce and put it over bread and stuff. I don't know how they make it in Alabama, Joanne, but that's what everybody thinks when it's SOS. But I think more of like, not like ground beef and stuff, but chip beef, you know, like a thin sliced beef and stuff. John Prine was a mailman a couple of towns from me. That's cool, man. Yeah. Can you imagine, man? You know, here comes the mailman, John Prine. That would be cool as heck. Well, you know, I don't have nothing like that to tell you, Dirty Knobs, but you know Garth Brooks, right? Garth Brooks, the country singer and stuff. Well, long time ago in the early 70s, when he was just running around with his guitar, finding places to play and stuff, we had a place, it's just a couple miles down the road from here with a good pizza place, and they called it Shotgun Sam's. And I liked it because they had decent pizza back when they made those big giant pizzas, and it didn't cost an arm and leg. But when you went in there to order, instead of giving you a number or something, they give you a card from the deck of cards about this big, ace of spades or whatever, you know. And then you wait till they'd call your ace of spades or whatever, and go pick it up. But they always had a stage and entertainment, and Garth Brooks would play there. So he was being back there back in his days before he was big time, you know. His mom worked at American Can Corporation, Schiller Park. Friend's mom worked with her. Oh, you're talking about what's his name? John Prine. Cool. I actually like the interface of the YouTube better than I do of the StreamYard. I'm reading everything like on here though, like I see all the comments on the right side and stuff, but it just looks a lot better on the YouTube. But that's okay. That's all right. That's okay. I want to go back in the day. That's what Pam says. Yeah, I think a lot of people want to go back in the day, but I think they want to go back in the day, but knowing what they know now, or knowing a few things that we know now that would help us from going, to go back in the day to handle it better. Dolly says, I'm not a hillbilly, but I like to be fun. I'm a Yankee. I guess my mama grew up in Arkansas. That's Arkansas. That's a state right east of us there, Dolly Bear. We used to call it a Kansas. We used to call it Arkansas. We go, oh crap. We got Kansas on north of us, and we got Arkansas on the east of us. But it's not bad though. Arkansas has some real good fishing and hilly camping areas, man. A lot of good exploring places. Really, think of all the stocks we would buy. No kidding. Yeah. Then you could go back to all the big time games and stuff and put bets on them because you know who's going to win. We'd come out being rich. Huh? But anyway, there's a place in Arkansas that I think I don't know the name of it, but it's a place where you can go. They let you go in there and dig for diamonds and stuff. You pay like whatever it is to get in, $6 or $7, and then you go find. They have areas where you go digging for a diamond, and there's some big ones been found in there. I mean, nothing like this or anything, but pretty big where it costs like hundreds of not thousands, maybe thousands of dollars. Big carat diamonds in there and stuff. That'd be cool to do. But you don't see very often where, once in a while, I think the last time I heard, I saw like a little girl found like some big diamond in there. Skunk Egg, how you doing, Thomas? I'm going to go back to Saturday and place 100,000 on the Oklahoma to beat Texas. Right on. Yeah. Look at my shirt. Skunk. See? Horns down. Boomer. And you never see me wearing a t-shirt, but I just like the shirt. Hey, there's Braxton. Braxton, how you doing, man? Hey, I thought you was gonna start keep your lives up. You need to, I guess what you need to do is go into each one of them, and then you need to log into Studio. Then you need to hit the content button, go to lives, and then go down each one and hit public on them because you don't have them available for anybody to watch anymore. And I think it'd help if you kept all your material up, actually. Oh, cool, Pam. I don't know if it's that one, but this is just a public place where you just sit there and you go dig around and stuff. Oh, sorry to hear that, Skunk, man. Stomach issues and stuff. Yeah, Joanne. When you said that, then I went and checked, and you're right. For a while, his live was up because I went back to read some of the comments and stuff. So it was up, and the chat's up, and also Brexton. You don't have to worry about whether or not your chat is left up. All you have to do is make sure that your lives are available to view, to be public, you couldn't have changed them all to public because you have nothing showing on there. I mean, you might have thought you changed them all, but I don't know, you know, what the deal. Okay, here's what you do, Brexton. You say you changed it all to public, but when you're doing that within a YouTube studio and all that stuff, when you change them all to public, don't leave the page. Go up to where it says in the corner where it says save. You have to hit the save button. Otherwise, as soon as you get out of there, then it goes back to what it was. Okay? So do that. I didn't notice, Thomas, on how many lives are going on. I just jumped on to say howdy. I'm not going to be on here for too much longer, but anyway, back to Brexton. Brexton, okay, how you do it? You get on. If you can get on your laptop, it would help better. You can see it better, or any, you know, even whatever you use, an iPod or iPad or whatever. You can do it on your phone too, but log into YouTube, go to YouTube Studio, and then on the left, I think it says, look for content. Yeah, and then look, it'll show you, you know, all your content, your shorts, your videos, and lives. Okay, and then you press visibility, and then you change them all to public, but then you have to stop and go back and add save on that. If you don't hit save, it will change back as soon as you get out. Believe me, I know, because I've done it where, you know, you think, all right, I've done all this, and yes, and then you get out of it and you go back, oh man, I didn't save it, you know. John's Live is the place to be. That's right, Pamela G. John's Life is the place you want to be. Let's load up the trucks and go to Beverly Hills, that is. Black gold. It's coffee. Yeah, Brexton, you really need to leave that one up. That last one that you did, when was it? Last night or the night before? That was funny as heck, man. With everybody calling in, with Scott on tape calling, and Scott kept saying, "I want to hear Puff the Magic Dragon." So somebody kept calling, "Puff the Magic Dragon." Puff the Magic Dragon is Brexton's ringtone. And so every time he would say that, "I want to hear Puff," then they would start calling it on Brexton's Live, and it was real loud, like you could hear it like real loud on there. It was funny as heck. You need to publish that so it's live so everybody can see that, because I never laughed so hard in my life there. And I know Joanne was over there. Here's what Joanne was saying. She said, Joanne was saying, "I'm laughing so hard that I'm blowing snot bubbles." That was funny as heck, Joanne. But yeah, she was like cracking up. The chats are not showing up. What you have to do, Brexton, when you do it, you have to wait till the next day. It usually takes either a couple hours or the next day, and then the chat will show up automatically. It's on there. If it doesn't show up, it'll be at the very top where it says all your stuff that's going on the right, and then it'll say show chat replay, and then that's how you open it up, you know. But but YouTube has automatically made it so when you save your lives, then or even your premieres, then when people rewatch those, or you watch the chat automatically, you know, it's on there. Unless, you know, if you shut it off so nobody can see it, you know. But I don't have nothing to hide, so I always leave all my stuff up there. Joanne, I ain't watching anything else, Brexton, until I can see that funny one from last night. Well, Brexton, if they all showed up, then try to activate the chats where you show the chats. It's in there somewhere too. I know there's a button somewhere that says hide chat replay or you know, play chat replay. So quit messing with stuff that you don't know what it's about, and don't touch it. You know, if you just don't do nothing at all, the next day or so, then it will show up, you know. But, you know, that's unless, in case, I mean, unless you have your settings set to all your videos have to be reviewed or whatever, all your lives, you know. Yeah, I think that was, Joanne, I think that was the best thing that Brexton's ever done. That's the funniest thing I ever heard was all that live stream. And everybody was getting a kick out of it, even Big Bake and Scott on tape, all those guys, they were just cracking up. I mean, Brexton, you need to put that other one up too. The one the first time when you were out at where were you guys, at the lake or whatever? And then Larry said, "Oh, I don't know, it's some guy named Poop Sculpture." And then you said, "Oh, well, don't put him on," or something. And it was Scott. It's Scott on tape. It didn't say Poop Sculpture. It said Pop Culture. But anyway, Brexton, keep messing with it and get those videos up there so everybody can watch them again, man. That's all part of advancing yourself, you know. Yeah, see, there you go, Brexton. See, Dolly was trying to find it too, and she couldn't. So I don't know if you took it down or whatever, but you shouldn't, because that was a heck of a live stream and everybody was laughing and having fun, you know, and more people will watch that thing too. So it was very entertaining, if I do say so myself. I noticed you did, Rexon. I did notice that you put out a video on the beach and stuff. I didn't get to see it all the way through because I got on live and I just saw it right before I got on live. But I'll watch that later, though. But that looks pretty cool. You can see all the ocean and everything there. So that was pretty neat. Everybody likes ocean scenes and stuff. That's right, Pam. That's right. Brexton, see what Pam just wrote? Don't miss your chance to go viral, Brexton. Check all your dang content, you know, check all of them. Oh, no, you didn't. I'm not rubbing it in, Dolly. I'm just saying, you know, that he could leave it up there so everybody can see it, you know. You know, a lot of people weren't there while it was live, but I know that he has a lot of fans that follow him that would love to watch that, you know, and they would have got a kick out of it too. Out of all those people calling in, Pop the Magic Dragon. Well, hi there, Jason Ghost Hunter. How you doing, sir? I appreciate you stopping in for the support. Yep, there you go, Braxton. Joanne said she had several people wanting to see that. So, yeah. Yeah, you figure if you put that back up there, you're going to get a couple hundred views out of that, and maybe more, Braxton. And all that goes onto your, whatchamacallit, your rhythm and all that stuff. Okay, Dolly. Jason Ghost Hunter's channel. All right, cool. There's the link to Jason. I'll check it out later as soon as I get off of here, Jason. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I'm gonna check out ghost hunting's good stuff there, you know. Especially in October, right? Pam, are you near Lake Vin? I think you might have meant to write Lake Vine. That was Dirty Knobs, Pam, saying Lake Vin, Minnesota. Texas Adventures with Brexton said, "Love me some ghosts." Heck yeah, man! This is the ghost and witch season and spooky clowns and stuff. Well, I know you got a lot of you guys don't follow me on Facebook, but I posted this one I saw. It was just like a repost of somebody else, but it had a bunch of witches on there, a bunch of witches paddling on those stand-up boards, you know. It's pretty funny. It was like 6 or 7 out there on the water, and they did it like where the silhouettes and stuff, and they were in the dark and stuff. It was kind of neat, man. Oh, that's cool, Jason. I got a good ghost story, but I'm gonna save it for one night and before I tell it. Yeah, it's cool. It's about well, I'm in Oklahoma City, and I was a chef I worked in the downtown area, and there's like old buildings and stuff downtown and stuff, and so there's a lot of ghost stories and stuff there. So yeah, I had one on-hand experience where, well, it wasn't me dealing with a ghost or nothing, but somebody came out and was scared crapless because they thought they heard or saw a ghost. So, and I'll never forget it because just to see the sheer terror on his face and stuff. Northern Minnesota is where thousands of lakes are. Yeah, that's where they're called aren't they called the Thousand Lakes or whatever it is? No, I'm thinking of Thousand Island dressing. No, I thought Minnesota was like Thousand Lakes. Oh yeah, Jason. You know, in every town, it seems like the older towns where have the old buildings that are still standing, they have some story in there, you know. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to check them out. Dirty Knob said, I was in Sedona last Halloween. A bunch of groups of bachelorettes, witches roaming around. Bachelorette ones. Was a Nikki Delventhal in there with them? I think she was on the show or something, but she got kicked off or something. I don't know. Or was she on the Bachelor show? I don't know. 10,000 lakes? That's a lot. I guess the water table up there in those states up there is real low too, Pamela, because that's where I sent you that video of that girl that made her own pump and stuff. And if you watch the video, you saw how easy it was. It was less than 20 feet deep. She just pounded that stuff in by herself, and then she hit water, you know. And so she had a pump. She had put that pump on there and got water. That'd be handy. That would be so much easier than if you live out in the desert. You got to dig down to 2,000 feet or whatever they have to dig to hit the water level, you know. The lakes here aren't reservoirs. They're real lakes, huh? That's cool. That's cool. I guess when it gets closer to Halloween, then I can do a live and I'll tell my story there. And what I could do is, for my background, I could put a picture of the place that it happened in the background and stuff, because I have pictures of that too. So that'd be kind of cool. I was just thinking about that, Pam. Pam, it just says, do you got another trip in the works? And yeah, I have one kind of. I don't know if I want to yet or not, but there's a place called Roman Nose. It's Roman Nose was another old Indian chief. So you get a lot of that here in Oklahoma, you know, names from Indians and stuff. But it was called Chief Roman Nose. But they have a state park resort. It's up there, and they have a lake and a walk area that goes around. I'm thinking about going up there and doing that for a day hike, maybe 2 days. I don't know. But go up there and do that, and then take the drone and take some shots of that. Joanne says, Brexton, you would get more subscribers. Yes, he would. But he's not doing too bad right now. He's all the way up to 300 and something, 350 or something. So, Roman, like the second one, not roaming, Roman nose. I guess the Roman, you know, the Roman nose is the big nose that's, I guess, I don't know. I never heard of that before anyway, as for an Indian Chief Roman nose. But yeah, it's just now pretty much just like a state park area. Fishing and camping and staying in their resort or whatever, you know. But it's pretty nice, and it's not too far away. It's within a day's drive. So there's a place up north that I want to go, but it's actually like 6 hours to get there. It's called the Black Mesa, and I want to go there, but the problem is it's on the very, very, you guys know the map of Oklahoma, where at the very tip there's like they call it the Panhandle. It's at the very end of the Panhandle, and so it takes like 6 hours to get there. And then, but they do have a campground there that you can camp out and then wake up early and get a good night's sleep, because the next day you can go up and hike what they call, it's a Black Mesa. It's like a 6-7 mile walk, and it just goes gradually up this big, I call it a big, what do you call it? Those big flat top mountains or whatever. But you go up on top of that, and it's the highest place in Oklahoma. And it's the highest place because it's like right on the border of Colorado and New Mexico. And so it's the highest place in Oklahoma. It's only like 5,000. It's less than 6,000 feet. So, you know, the mountains here are pretty small. But that's the highest place in Oklahoma. I'd like to go there. And if you walk up, make the whole hike, they have the big monument at the very end and stuff. And there's also another thing that's like a couple miles away where it has the exact place where it is the meeting place of Kansas, Colorado, and Oklahoma, where it meets. And that's pretty cool. I'd like to go see that, you know, just because if I went to Black Mesa, I would be in the area. And they have another place where they have dinosaur tracks, and that would be cool to see too. So get all those three, all in one video, or make separate videos or whatever. I want to go see that though. But I don't know what time of the year to go see it. I don't want to go in the summertime because it's too hot there. But spring would be pretty good, and right now would be pretty good because right now our temperatures are just getting up to 70 for our highs. Joanne said, "I saw the witches." You saw the witches on the paddle boards. Huh? That's awesome, wasn't it? But yeah, that's what I have in my immediate future that I'm thinking about doing, Pam. So thanks for asking me, and thanks for keeping me on my toes. It's hard to sit there and do a channel and keep constantly coming up with someplace, you know, and new material to put out there. Well, something that will keep you guys watching, you know, and interested. So if anybody hasn't seen my Dallas trip ones, go check those out. I'll give you a little insight on what it's like to drive down to Dallas. Because of the accident that happened in front of us, and we were stuck for about an hour. And that stopped us from getting into Dallas until it was nighttime. So we were down there at night. So I included some night shots in that video. And then we went around looking for a good place to go eat and stuff, and ended up on the west side of town, or they call it the west side, I guess, close to Deep Ellum and stuff, Deep Ellum area. But yeah, it's all pretty interesting. Everything's so crowded though down there. Well, I guess it was because it was game night eve and stuff, and everybody, thousands of people were out looking for good places to go eat and stuff. But it's pretty good though. I like the whole trip. But you know, it's like we're not like rookies at it. I go to it every year. So, oh yeah, delicious food. But if you go down to the places like I told you, Pam, like I've never ever heard of having a place that specializes in Mexican food. You know, in a Mexican food place that you have to make a reservation, you know. But this place was the hot spot. It was right down in the middle of downtown and stuff. And we went back there twice, asking. The first time we asked if you know, can we just walk in? They go, it'll be an hour and a half. So we went to like 3 or 4 different other places and asked them. And we went back and checked again. They go, it'll be about 45 more minutes, you know. And we chose not to wait. But, you know, can you imagine a place like that? Just, you know it's going to be good because the place was packed, you know. But I think in Dallas, a lot of people, what they do is they figure out which area of town they're going to go eat at, and they'll stop and make reservations. Like they'll pick like 2 or 3 places and make reservations, and then keep going and make 2 or 3 reservations, and they'll check back. Whoever opens up first is where they'll end up to go eat. Which I think is kind of rotten, because if you have your heart set on one thing, you know, you don't want to go to the other place later, you know. But that's what the price you have to pay if you want something good, I guess. I'd gnaw my arm off 1.5 hours. No doubt. I forgot to say, anybody want to come up here and on the panel, you can. I guess that one guy's gone already, that Jason's Ghost Hunter. He would have been good to get up here and show us his channel and stuff. Jason, if you're still listening, you could come on up on the panel, man, if you want to. I forgot all about it. I forget that I have StreamYard and stuff, and you can do everything with it. So. DK, yeah, here we go. DK. I don't want to see DK in bed. But like I said, DK, you don't have to get on the screen. You can just always just put on you hit stop cam, and you just use your microphone and talk, you know, and you just have, like yours would be, it would just have a D on it. It would have a D on it if you didn't put a picture up on it. Look, I'm in bed, Pam. Excuses. I said, I don't want to see him in bed, and Pam says, I do. Dirty Knob's going, leave me alone. Maybe one of these days he'll do it, Pam. That'd be cool. Let's see. Did everybody leave already? Okay. Okay, Krabby. That's funny. Pam, I think you should do it too someday. I know you don't want to and all that stuff, but I think it would be cool to hear your voice on there. It's just so cool to be able to do it. So, well, here's mine. See, here's my little thing I hide behind. But, you know, to be able to do that, that'd be cool. It's kind of cool. Whereas I think if you're on YouTube and you invite somebody up, you have to make it all together and make sure you get on the right time and all that stuff. And then I don't know if you have the option to hide like that. I don't think you can stop the camera and keep it microphone going like that. But yes, Pam, jump into bed and go live, says DK. There is no F in way, John. Oh, come on. You guys are just being fickle. because the good thing about it is, now Joanne, DK, get up there. No, the good thing is if you get up here, you know, and you don't have to show your face, you just talk, is you don't have to sit there and type everything in. You just read everybody's comment and you just comment on it, you know. Then when you have 2 or 3 people, we're just sitting there. Well, I take that back, because whenever Brexton's on a live, he's never reading the chat, is he, Joanne? But most people, you know, if you just read the chat and stuff, then, oh, I forgot about that, where you can go like this. Let's see. Well, I could hit show. Did it show it? No, it didn't show it. There. Where's? Oh, there we go. There we go. No, Cam, it sees me and breaks. There we go. Okay, so I'll probably last for like 5 more minutes. It'll make it an even hour, and then we'll get off of here, I guess. And everybody can go to all their other lives. Thomas said there was like 1 million lives out there going on right now. So. It's a lot of fun, though. Well, I'm just getting used to the stupid camera on StreamYard, though. But it seems to work okay. I don't know how to play no Prime, John Prime. Here's your song, Brexton. Anyway, Joanne said, by the way, John, roll tide. You can roll, the tide can roll wherever they want to be, Joanne, because OU is not scared of anybody. Just remember that Texas went to Alabama and beat the holy crap out of Alabama when they were number 1 or 2 or whatever, and they beat them by over 10 points. And OU Saturday beat the crap out of Texas, the team that beat Alabama. And now Alabama got to come to OU. So we're not scared about any team. Bring them on. Bring them on. Bring them on. La bomba. Ba 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 bum ba 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 bum. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. I could probably play it better if I had my electric. That's just a, no, you said something about the acoustic guitar, strung it high or something, but no, that's an old one my sister dropped off, and it's from another brother somewhere, and she said, I didn't want to leave it in the back of the car here, so I brought it over here, and I said, okay, yeah, just put it in there with the other kids, my guitar, I call them kids, you know. So. But, okay, so one more minute, then it'll be 60. What's Nashville tuning? Which one is it, DK? Where you can do the slide guitar. I'd like to get a slide, you know, one of those laptop ones. After this, John, check to see if you can see my lives. Okay, I will there, Braxton. And what do you want me to do if I see him or don't see him? The strawberry guitar. No comment. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. That one's long gone, Pamela. Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard of that. That'd be kind of cool if I knew how to do it. I'll look it up. It sounds like a 12-string. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah. Dirty Knobs. I don't know if you watched my one video I did about Stephen Stills, where you know the Sweet Judy Blue Eyes one, where he tunes everything to E except for the B string, and that's how he played Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, and it's kind of bizarre, man, because you're sitting there, every string is like boom, and it's just like all E except for that B, and pretty weird when you're trying to play some leads and stuff on it, but you can figure it out. You can figure out bits and pieces of the way he does his song, you know, Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, but nobody can play it like he did, you know. Oh, it's Anna. Hi, Anna. How are you? Good to see you. Oh, I can't leave now because Anna's on here. Anna. Let's see. Let me play something for Anna. There you go, Anna. Let me ban her. Ha ha. Dirty Knob, you're still blocked. No, Pamela, it went back to way back when on Deb's live and made Anna a mod one day, and then she was messing. They were messing with each other, I guess, and then she goes, "Oh yeah, watch this," and blocks DK, and then she blocked him, and then she could never unblock him. Nobody could ever figure out how to do it, and so it was he was always blocked in the. You're welcome. What is Anna doing these days? Are you back in? Are you okay? And you're not in the. You don't have no nose tube and all that stuff anymore, are you? You're healthy again, Anna? I hope so. Please be healthy, okay? Because the world needs more Anna's burning curiosity. Dirty Hub says, that's crazy if I still am blocked. But I don't know. I had to watch, Pam says, I had to watch a YouTube video to learn how to unblock. Oh, see, so it is. So it can be done then, huh? Really? Oh, Anna says, still got my nose tube and getting fat. I doubt that. There's no way you can get fat. You're too tiny. You're too petite. Dirty Knob says, Anna, when are you coming to Chicago? I agree. It's time for a Anna United States trip. Okay, Pamela said it's in your settings. Okay. So you have the unblock feature in the settings, in your main settings, I guess you're talking about? Oh, but then Anna said, not if you block on a live stream. The Windy City. Anna, Chicago would be fun to go to, but just don't go anywhere alone and at night. I went there like 7 years in a row when I was a chef for the Petroleum Club, and the boss would take us there and to go there for like 4 days. We'd stay at the fanciest place in town, and we'd go eat at the Ritz-Carlton and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, windy with lots of gunfire, Dirty Knob says. Well, actually, they call it the Windy City, but through the years that I found out that they didn't call it just because it's actually windy there. They called it because they had so many politicians there that was so dirty that they're blowing a lot of wind out, and they called it windy. Am I right? Am I right, Dirty Knobs? Is that why they call it that? Oh, look, it's Gandalf. Hi, Gandalf. How are you all doing? I mean, how are you doing? And when Gandalf shows up, I got to go like this. There he goes. There's Gandalf. Gandalf's the only one that has his own little thing on there, his little doll or whatever it is. Anna says, Pamela, sorry, it's a fault on YouTube. It's not just me. And thank you, Gandalf, for showing Anna's link. There you go, Brexton. Gandalf, are you ready for Halloween and all that stuff? Do you get a bunch of spooky little kids coming out to your place out there, or what? I'm tired of buying candy, so now I saved the candy from last year, and I'm going to give it to them this year because, heck, you can spend all the money for the candy and stuff, and then for the kids on Halloween and stuff, and then if they don't show up, and what are you supposed to do with it? I'm not going to eat it. Jeez. Really? And hold it up? Hey, some of them do that. Some of them have all kinds of stuff in the background. Go, this is for so-and-so, I'm buffering, John. I mean, you're buffering, John, Joanne says. No waterfalls footage, boo. Inactive user says. Oh, okay. I remember inactive user. If this one I'm thinking about, you wanted me to go down to Turner Falls, not Turner Falls, but down to Sulphur. You wanted me to go do the little Niagara video. I'll get down there in active user. Sorry, but right now is not the time to go see Turner Falls. I saw one of the big time travel guys on YouTube. He's called RV or TV, and all he does every day is go all over the place and shows videos traveling and stuff. he stopped in Oklahoma because he has family here, and he went to Turner Falls. And the video is okay, but when he got to the falls part, there's like no water. There's like one stream of water coming down. I went, well, that would be a bummer to have a waterfall that's popular like that. You know, it's known for cascading over the edge and stuff. But there was no water. So yeah, you do have to watch when the best time of it to go there, though. Get a blow up dolphin when DK comes in. That would be funny. Gandalf says, I don't do Halloween. Oh, yeah. Dolly Fireside said, so buy stuff like beef jerky or trail mix. Yeah, right. Then you'll be so busy, everybody, go to that house. They're giving out beef jerky. Exactly, they're inactive user. You got to go after a big rainstorm to go there. And I don't know how true that is to go to Little Niagara, because I think Little Niagara has those ice cold waters that's always coming out because it's natural springs and stuff. So I could probably go there, but not Turner Falls, you know. So, but I'll get there though. I'm gonna get there, and you put, yeah, bring your drone. I will, no doubt about that, you know. In fact, if you go to Turner Falls and you're on I-35, there's a place that you can go stop on the side of the highway. It's a little turnoff. There's like a store or something there, and it has like a lookout point where you can see Turner Falls real good, and that'd be a good place to launch your drone and go fly over there and stuff. But yeah, absolutely, you know. Anna says, Gandalf, us Vikings burn a Christian church for Halloween. She's kidding, you guys. No, she's not. I don't know. Anna's in Belgium. They have Viking history. There you go. There you go. Everybody goes to DK's house. I got the little tiny bottles of booze and cigars to give the neighbors' kids. Hey, DK on I think it was on Facebook. I saw somebody put, here's what I'm giving to the kids for Halloween, and he's got, you know how they do chocolate dipped strawberries? He's dipping Brussels sprouts without cooking them. He's just hard Brussels sprouts, dipping them in chocolate. He goes, that's what I'm giving for the kids. Those little kids will be, oh look, chocolate. Who's Pam Skunk? Skunk is a Skunk Ape mystery. That's Thomas, and Pam is in the chat. So I guess she was talking about Skunk and Pam, Anna. Yeah, I said Belgium, huh? Sorry, Denmark. She's in Denmark. All right, Dolly Bear, I appreciate you stopping in, and thank you very much for all the nice words and stuff. Come back and see us next time, okay? I appreciate you stopping in. Let's see. Gandalf says, I watched the UK channel that showed the Viking weapons and talked about their raids on the UK churches back in. Oh, cool. I bet you they had like some vicious weapons, man. Cotton buds dipped in chocolate. I smell okay, I think. You got a good bucket list there, Braxton, if Denmark is on it. Oh yeah, I know you have an axe, and I bet you it works good too. Oh, thanks a lot, Pam. I'm hungry too. Pam writes, "Whoa, this spaghetti casserole is righteous." I bet you it's good. It just sounded good when you were saying earlier that you were making it. Perfect timing. Okay, so you added the pasta later, I guess then. John, the YouTube channel is, what does it say? The History Squad. And yeah, fearsome weapons. Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, because back then you get into not only the hand combat weapons, but all that crap they had, where like, when they had high walls and stuff, where they get the pouring the oil on them and the oil fire and all that stuff, and the cannons and all that stuff. You can get into some mean stuff, Brexton says, we had hot dogs and stores tonight on the grill at the beach. Oh, you mean s'mores, huh? You had hot dogs and s'mores. That sounds good. Joanne says, Pam, stop it. I'm going to get fat. Here we go. Anna, come here. We have hot dish in Minnesota land. S'mores. Cool. Do. Let me check something. Oh, cool. Yeah, but I'm not going to tell you what I had, Pam. I was kind of on strike or something, if you know what I mean. Am I buffering and repeating myself? Sorry about that if I am. It's not me. It might be me. It might be my signal. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, you guys, I was going to get off anyway, 16 or 17 minutes ago, but then Anna came on and Gandalf came on, so. Oh, and Anna says, the oldest book on war is called The Art of War from the 13th century. It's here in Denmark. The weapons in it are awesome. Oh, that'd be cool to see that. I wonder if you could just look that book up and browse through the pages of that and look at it. That'd be cool. Joanne said, I had a ham sandwich. Even that sounds good too, Joanne. Ham sandwiches are good. Then you could add all kind of stuff on them if you wanted to. The Art of War. I'm gonna write that down and remember it. Well, I don't have to write that down, Brexton, because I know that my lives are going to be up, and all this information that they put in my chat is going to be up there to see for other people too. It might be your service, Joanne, Brexton, don't drink too many wine coolers. Brexton says, good night, John. I'm dizzy after 2 wine coolers. Okay, Brexton, thanks for stopping in, and it's nice talking to you there. Appreciate you, man. Go lay down, man, or go drink another wine cooler. Trebachitis? I don't know what that means. Peach flavor. All right. I like peach flavor. Yeah, Brexton. Tell Steve we said hello. And Steve's probably saying, where's your old lives, Brexton? I want to watch through them. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off here too. It's been over an hour. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. And I appreciate you guys stopping in, man. Nobody wanted to get up on here with me. So those flinging things. Oh, yeah, those things that they throw with the sharp edges and stuff. I have some of those. What do you call it? The real pointed ones. I need to send those off to Anna. I have some deadly ones, man. I have some that are like 3 or 4 inches big, and they're like 4 points and stuff. Okay, inactive user. I'm gonna make that I'll do it for sure. Maybe not so much Turner Falls, now. Maybe Turner Falls later when it's rainy, but a little Niagara, yeah, we can do that. But anyway, I'm going to head out, guys. I appreciate you all stopping by and stuff, and we'll catch you next time. Hope you guys have a good one, and we'll catch you later, okay? Count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.